Welcome back to part 2 of this game, Blaze and Blade Busters. There was somehow between the last stream and this stream, there was some kind of technical issue. So for some reason I just couldn't capture the sound. I couldn't capture the sound of the game for some reason. Hopefully everything is back to normal now. And hopefully we can survive this area. We did a quick save in this area, right in the middle of the area. And so far it's very dangerous in here. Super dangerous enemies, a big step up in difficulty. We shall see if we can save this situation. Looks like we are getting instantly crushed. Yeah, we are getting crushed. Game over. We will use the quick reload just to see if we can get anywhere. We're gonna have to try and heal up the party. It was a ridiculous difficulty spike as soon as we entered through into the church, and we can't go out of the church either. We can't even go back out. I tried. Oh, hello. I see that you are still awake. Did you end up playing anything? That sounds good as well, just taking a nap. Yes. Then I congratulate you on your birthday. We had another viewer who had a birthday, was it yesterday or the day before? I hope you get some quality game time for birthday present. That would be the best present of all. Just getting some quality game time. We already have enough games, so we don't need any more games. We only need time to play them. Let's see if we can defeat any of these enemies. They are so dangerous. They totally crush us. Quick! Defeat them, defeat them, defeat them. No, I died again. They are just so dangerous. We have no hope. Ooh. Nice. This game, yes, this game is also PlayStation 1. Almost everything we're playing right now is PlayStation 1. And almost everything is also fan translated. I already beat all of the ones that are officially translated, so right now we are doing the fan translations. Indeed, it is a great console, and there is still a few hundred games left that haven't been translated. In English we got about 100 RPGs, but in Japanese there is 300 or 400. Yeah, and I'm also done with Super Nintendo. And as soon as I say that, Chrono Trigger shows up in the picture. That tiny picture in the corner is Chrono Trigger. I see. But yeah, we will never run out of game. As long as they keep fan translating, we will never run out of games. It's so crazy to think. A lot of people think that there is a lot of RPGs on PlayStation 1, but we only got a tiny part of them. We only got 1/4 of all of the RPGs. Yeah, Japan has 4 times as many as we have. So that is a crazy thought. It would take years and years to just get through those games. But right now I have about, at this moment, I have about 20 more. And I won't be streaming all of them. Some of them I think are too boring or too slow or too annoying. So I won't be streaming all of them, but I have about 20 left. And once those are done, we still have some PlayStation 2 games to do as well. So yeah, there is no... We don't have to worry about that. I will always have things to play and stream. Are we safe? Can we finally do some healing? We are going to run out of MP though. Oh no, here comes the cavalry, here comes the cavalry. At least the main character leveled up. Nice. That's the best part about this game. Whenever you get a level up, you also get full MP and full HP. Oh, I see. So you did get it to work, and welcome back. Welcome back you as well, Goliath. Yes, of course. I have, as I said, I have played every single English RPG. So if it is an RPG and it is in English, then I have played it. Yeah. And while I was having my break, I was actually watching some Ys 6. So you tried to play Ys 5 and I was watching Ys number 6. It's no worries. You are free to ask the same question again and again. The answer will be the same, but you are free to ask the question. Yeah, Star Ocean is also a favorite one on PlayStation. The second story. No, sadly not. I didn't stream any of the English ones. Sadly, I didn't stream it. And the same game also got an amazing remake last year or 2 years ago. You had to patch it manually. That was the trouble. 1 point. Yes, I'm not sure. I assume I also have the final version 1.0. I hope I have that version. And yeah, that's the nice part in Star Ocean. You can move your character around the playfield. Indeed, I agree. I remember as if it was yesterday when a friend showed me Star Ocean 2. It's his favorite game of all time. And I had the same feeling. It was very different from the Final Fantasies and the Super Nintendo RPGs I had played. So you also had to burn it on a disc. Nice. Then both of us have it burned on a disc. Ooh, let's see. Can we do some healing before the enemies show up again? We do have some regen in this game, automatic regen, but there is always enemies spawning, so we can't really... There is no place we are safe. The enemies will always find us. And we're out of magic. It seems like these knights are the worst enemies. Yeah, we're not gonna survive. This is our doom. This is our doom. And why aren't you attacking? Oh, do we also have... It looks like we also have some MP regen, that's nice. So we can just run around in circles. We will just have to run around in circles and wait for the MP. Sounds great. Like I said, it's the best way to spend the birthday. Grinding some Diablo. Yes, feel free to check in again later. I will probably be streaming at least 2 hours, maybe more. But right now we're having some struggle. And it's so hard to aim the healing in this game. I try to heal the party, but I end up healing the wrong character. That's the biggest problem right now, trying to heal the correct person. It seems like the healing costs 12 MP. Oh, the enemies. We still have 2 characters that we need to heal up. Maybe I think we should have stayed in the last area longer. We could, let's see. We do have an item to escape the dungeon, so maybe that is what we should be doing. Escape the dungeon and get some more levels. Because this is getting us nowhere. This is far too dangerous. Let's see. We have this, we have the return rope. But the odd thing is that the quest was recommended level 80 and we have 100, so maybe they assumed we would have better equipment or something. It's these soldiers, I just can't deal with the soldiers, they kill me too fast. And the party is asleep and we are dying. This is hopeless. How do you use it? We can't use it from here. Ah, there we go. Now loading. This is the one we were doing. It says recommended level 80, but clearly we didn't stand a chance. And this one doesn't say what level we should be. Maybe we should do them in this order. Let's see. Yeah, they might be in... maybe not. Maybe not. But we could also try this one. And see how dangerous it is. You can do the quests in any order in this game, so... He waits upstairs, then we go upstairs. Anyone in? There is someone. Doesn't look like a knight. That's the knight. Sipping, the knight is sipping on some wine. By the king orders, I map this land. Only the Angra maze still lacks full map. Time to make a map, I guess. Reward, gotta do it. Of course, if there is a reward, we have to do it. Reports tell of fierce monsters on B2. The question is if they are worse than the ones we already fought. So this is the Angra labyrinth. Seems deep. That is all. Can we see any type of map, or is it completely blind? Yeah, it's completely blind. We have to make the map. That is interesting. Nice. The first thing we get is another return rope. And welcome back. That other area that we were in turned out to be too dangerous. Even though the game recommended level 80, we had no chance against the enemies, so I escaped and are trying another dungeon. We'll see if we have better luck with this one. And this song is almost like Ys. Almost Ys music. Good start to the dungeon. And this dungeon seems to be super easy so far. But they did warn that there are dangerous monsters on the next floor, so we'll see how dangerous it is. Was that a bear? I think we fought a bear. Yes, that's a bear for sure. And a crab. Bear and a crab. But as expected, the experience also seems to be pretty bad here. We don't get much experience for killing these. Oh, the floor is falling. Yeah. Oh no, do we need to jump to that one? And here is some free healing. Oh, those are traps, not enemies. Run, run! Traps and enemies at the same time. And apparently we are locked in. A heal talisman sounds promising. Ooh, I wonder if this is extra. Let's try to equip it. Maybe it is extra regen. Maybe we heal faster if we have that one. Yeah, look at my health bar at the priest. He's getting constant regen much faster than the rest of the party. So that's a nice one to have. Technically, if I put it on the main character, I could survive forever if I just keep avoiding the enemies and stay away. That might be one of the best things in the entire game in the end. Nothing inside. Are we back? I think we are back in the beginning. This is a maze. And we don't have any map for this area. The goal of the dungeon is to make a map. That's why we came. No one else has been able to make a map. We shall be the first. Ooh, power glove. Let's put it on the dwarf. We get an extra 8 attack. And some defense too. That's nice. But standing around in the lava is not nice. My poor party is going to die. This is new. Where is that free healing when we need it? Loading. Are we... Is this where the dangerous enemies begin? Yes, this is B2. So from now on we might get some dangerous enemies. I'm just going to do a quick save. Let's see how bad it is. It's pretty bad. That's the answer. It's pretty bad. And we are locked in, so we can't really escape from the enemies. We will have to stay and fight the enemies. Quick, do some healing while you can. It's only a matter of time before enemies show up. They always do. There we go, the party is capable again to fight something. No, not more of those. Well, those are fine, it's the other knights that we can't deal with. These are the ones we can't deal with, the flying things. Flying Knight. What even is that? This is one confusing place. Berry powder. It is not good. That is good. Getting levels are good. Can't we fight these things? Are they invincible? There we go. Ooh, free healing. Nice. Free healing for the entire party. Can we... No, we can't jump down to that place. There's something suspicious about that hole. Oh no, it's ancient script. I wonder if any other character could read that. I wonder if any... Oops, that's not what I want. I wonder if there's any other class of character that could maybe read it. No. No. Oh, yes, we made it. But suddenly we understand why no one has been able to map this place. Good luck mapping this place. Of course. I'm just going to go into the menu. No, it's a bad idea. It seems like my mage is doing more or less nothing if I'm not controlling her. I never see her heal. Not once have I seen her healing. So let's try to equip this instead and see if she uses that one. Oh. Oh, oh, oh. We had more pages of spells as well. Why? Why didn't I know about this? All this time we had a party restore instead of a single ally restore. Yeah, indeed, top tier. Not at all confusing. I never noticed that 1 out of 6 at the top. And of course everything isn't. There's some parts that isn't even translated, so that adds to the confusion. But yes, just having this will make a big difference. I can heal the entire party. Is it time for a B3? It is. We heal about 50. We heal about 50 HP for the entire party. But I still haven't seen her do it, unless I'm the one controlling her. This is not going to end well. Run. There's a treasure over there, but I don't dare to take it. That's the one thing I would like to figure out right now, if there is a way to make my healer actually use the healing without me. And of course we found a teleporter maze. Platforming is not easy. You have such slippery controls. Not to mention that the cubes keep turning. Nice. Maybe we could stand on this spot and level up a bit. Those were easy enemies. Let's see if they respawn. I'm sure they will respawn. Everything in this game respawns. Yeah, they did forget about a few menus. Or maybe they just didn't know how to do it. But some things are not translated. Some details, like the symbol for the elements, those are easy enough because they are color coded as well. We can figure out what element is which. But under the character portrait we can see some untranslated text. And in this menu we can't figure out what the combo at the bottom is meant to be. But for once it seems like the enemies won't respawn, so I guess we can focus on the platform. Oh, as soon as I say it they respawn. Maybe they only respawn if we go into the fire. We still haven't found any mimics. A lot of the treasures have traps, but we haven't seen the mimics. It's only a matter of time. Sooner or later, they will eat us. But this seems like a pretty decent place to level up at least. Maybe we should stick around for a bit more. Oh, there's double chest. Blood oil, how ominous. And what else? Return rope. I will grab that for the main character. Oh, and I forgot last time we were in the village, I forgot to check how much money we have. Money doesn't seem very important yet in this game. There isn't really anything to spend the money on, except for healing items. But I still wanted to see how much we have. I'm surprised that the enemies got easier once we reached level 3 or floor 3. These enemies are much easier. That's true. That's true, I have seen it a few times. Even in official translations, they sometimes mess up and forget some Japanese characters or letters. But this one is fan translated, so it's a bit more obvious why it happened this time. The ones that made this didn't even get paid, they just did it for free and for fun, so that more people can play the game. And I am very grateful. I'm always super grateful to any fan translators. Open the treasure, open the treasure. Ooh, Jubel ring. That sounds interesting. No, it disappeared, I hate this. I was trying to switch characters to pick it up, but the treasure disappeared. Now I will never know if it was a good item or not. But I could stay here for a long time. These enemies are pretty easy and they still give good experience. We have level 111 for the main character. So let's just stick around for a bit longer to see how fast we gain the levels. instant respawn. I have no idea what triggers the respawn in this game. It seems a bit random. Yeah, oh, nice. Nice. This will be perfect for our priest. But we have to switch around some items first. We give this to the priest. And then we equip her. At the moment she has 5 attack power, and now she has 40, so that's quite the upgrade. She can actually do some damage now. Oh, and it does also raise her intelligence pretty high. Yeah, she gets 10 more intelligence as well. So that was a nice drop. Meow. And as I was trying to say before we got the drop, I have no idea when the enemies respawn. Sometimes it's instant, sometimes you have to walk around a bit. Very unclear rules for the respawn. But it makes leveling very easy at least. It's great when you want levels, it's terrible when you want to explore. Ouch, I think that flying dragon bird thing is pretty dangerous. That's the one we need to watch out for. Other than that, the enemies are easy. Ooh, we have already gotten 4 levels, so that's very quick levels. Judge balance, what even is that? Some kind of scales. Call an angel. So it's some kind of summon item. A one-time use item. Double dragons. I keep calling them dragons. They are not really dragons, they are some kind of big bird. like that. When they ram the entire party at the same time, that's when it gets dangerous. Oh no, trap! What kind of trap? Is there a secret spot? A secret trigger spot for the enemies? No, there is no secret trigger spot. They will respawn. Even if we stand completely still, they will still respawn. Like that. We shall soon move on. But we finally found a good spot, so I want to at least use it a bit. Yeah, we are gaining levels so quickly. And we know that there is another quest with level 150 as recommended. So we know that we will need at least level 150. But we won't be getting, we won't be doing this for that long. Just a few more waves. Then we explore the rest of this dungeon. Quick save. Just one more, then we move on. We got to 120. That's 9 levels just from doing this. Bye. Back to some platforming instead. I didn't expect this to be a platforming dungeon, but that's what it is. Uh-oh. Oh no, oh no, oh no! No, run! Don't die in the lava. Don't kill my healer, don't kill my healer. Oh, phew. We got a level up. Everyone is refilled. Well. But it seems like they are spawning in waves, so maybe if we keep one of them alive, then there won't spawn any new waves. That might be how it works. I guess no one can read it. too hard for me. Wasn't that the one we already got? I think so. No need to pick that up. We can only use one of them. Ooh, quick, we don't want to waste this. Quick, I say quick, do it! Finally, I hate this. I hate that the chest despawn so quickly. Ah, look at that. Upping of beauty, the Damascus blade. Let's give it to the fighter. Can we do it like this? This one can... No, we can't do it like that. But we can do that. Why can't we do it? Specify the amount. 1. There we go. Why can't I put it down? This is weird. Yes, this is the recipient. There is I can't put it down. What is this? I'm stuck in this menu forever. Ah, once again, confusion. It worked the complete opposite of what I expected. Boom, an even better sword. And then we can give this sword to the dwarf, because he can also use it. And he goes from 8 damage to 64 damage. That's super nice. We shall save this. And then we can start fighting. What can we do with some dragon scales? Protects from disaster. Oh, can we equip it? Let's try. Yes, it is on equipment, nice. And it raises all kinds of stats. Look at the luck stat, we will be so lucky. It doubles the luck stat. So that was another nice drop. Is this the final floor? Shadow Owlbear. Vapupu, Vapupu. Die, 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 just die. Great dialogue. I couldn't have written better dialogue if I tried. And it's so funny, that was the boss. How long did the boss survive? We beat the boss in probably less than 2 seconds. And we get an elixir for doing it. Oh, I assumed the dungeon was done, but apparently not. Apparently not. Then we go to the next. It was just a mini-boss. Or maybe there is no end to this. Maybe this is an infinite dungeon. Yeah, look at this. It keeps going to B4. There's more ahead. I'm starting to think that this is our one giant optional dungeon. And that that maybe we should have escaped while we could. Is it is this identical? Is this going to be the exact same thing but more difficult? This is the exact same room we had at the start before. Basilisk scale. Protects from petrification. That could be good. Oh no, she died. And the enemies are spawning. I'm starting to believe that this will be the exact same thing again, but more dangerous and darker. Oops. Is this the same room? This is so confusing. At least I won't be tired of the music. That's a good thing. We never explored that way. This is the free healing. Yes, everything is exactly the same as last time. Just with more difficult enemies. I wonder if there is any actual end to this, or if it will just loop and get harder and harder forever. Night flag. That doesn't sound as like an equipment. I wonder what this does. It's not an equipment, and it doesn't look like a usable either. Maybe it's just for selling. Which way did we go in this area last time? Verbana. Didn't we get it? Where did it go? I thought we picked it up. Miss. Are we back to the same place? I think so. We might have taken a wrong turn somewhere. We might have looped back to the beginning. Confusion. The quest was to make a map. I think we have failed. We have failed making a map. Something tells me that. Time for B5. Yes, B5. Can't even see myself in this poor lighting. And we have found another enemy we don't want to deal with. More flying armors. Last time I think we went... Ooh, rune staff. Last time I think we went up this elevator to grab the treasure. But only a wizard can use it, so this is completely... It is trash to us. Since we don't have any wizards in the party. Maybe we should have brought a wizard instead of a dwarf. Oh no, we are stunned. We are stunned. Ah, I forgot to pick up the exp. All that fighting for nothing. Do they expect us to do some platforming without seeing it? Looks like it. Know that we passed through this last time. But the question is, in which direction did we pass through this? Oh, last time we jumped down the hole, so let's do that again. And then what? Left or right? I don't remember. But I do remember these turning blocks. Treasure with, ooh, a fine rapier. I wonder if that is stronger or weaker than what we have. It is pretty, oh, and only elves can use it, then we throw it away instantly. We have no use for that. We can also throw away this, we have no use for that. Apparently we can't throw it away. That's odd. Do we need it for something? Oh, there we go. It was trash. Don't remember going down such a big slope. Ah, we're back here. Is it empty? Yes, then this is not the way we went last time. Ah, we have to go in a circle, so annoying. We have to go in a circle. I wonder where I took the wrong. Where did we take a wrong turn? Oh, but we find our way to floor 6 suddenly. Back to this fun part. That means progress. Then we should, I think we should be closing in on the boss again. No, which direction? So many directions. And we are back to easy enemies. Nice. So many directions. We never saw this before. We don't know what those materials does, so we won't bother pick it up. We might regret it much later. We are back to the bears and crabs, but they are recolored. Oh, there's another one. And we are back to this room. I remember this. There is a thing to read on the wall. Nice. I see. One of my characters have been incapacitated. Run! I can't see anything. What's going on? Luckily, this healing seems to have good range. Ooh, that was scary. My main character... I couldn't move my main character. I'm not sure which enemy was doing that spell, but it was scary. Yeah, I can switch between them at any time, and if something bad happens to the main character, the game automatically switches to the next one. With a button press, I can instantly switch between them. And they do have different spells, like the dwarf can destroy some walls. Yeah, that's the only real spell we have used. But we also know that you can get a thief in the party if you want to, and those can open some special doors. So different classes have different skills, which is interesting. You can open some shortcuts maybe if you have the thief. Or get some treasures you can't get otherwise. And I said it before, but you can also play real co-op with real players. Wow, we're back to this. Let's try the left one. We try the north one first. And it seems we are going in a circle again. Oh, interesting. Shows next destination. We can. I think this will be the boss. I think this will be the boss. Is it the owl again, or is it something else? It seems to be something else. It seems to be something fiery. Let's see. It's flame ifrits. Smell hellfire on me. Now die. Once again we get some great dialogue. First we smell his hellfire and then we die. Oh, we're not doing very good damage at all. Yeah, this will be our doom. We have no chance against this guy. I can't even access my menu. There we go. Oh, it's real time. There is no way we can use the items like that. But we are going to cheat and load. It seems we have no chance against this boss yet. We will have to come back to this later. I will try one more time, but I don't think we can do anything. Stone flesh. What? Is it a different enemy this time? What happened? I'm confused. What happened? Is it randomized what we fight? This one seems just as bad, but maybe it's randomized what we fight. I will load one more time just to confirm. Either way, we're doing no damage to him. 7 damage. To the other boss, we were dealing over 100. One more time. The one problem is that my healer doesn't heal. I will take control of the healer and see if the other party members can deal with the boss. It seems like they are not doing any damage, they are just following me around. Yeah, the MP runs out too quickly. I can't out-heal the damage. Shoo, go away, stupid boss. Oh well, that is that. We have no chance against these bosses. So, we go back to the inn and do a real save. And take a look at the shop. We don't even know what this one does, we can sell it. Maybe using some freeze orbs on the boss would have helped. And we have reached 4,000 money. We don't know what this does. We can sell it. We don't need the leather armor anymore. The tomahawk is pointless. We don't know what the blood oil is. We don't know what the fairy powder is. We can sell that one. I think we can sell this one as well. And here comes the stupid part where we have to save all the characters separately. We have saved Opkill. And we have saved Brutta. And we have saved Smurto. And we have saved Lennet. We didn't get any new titles. That didn't count as beating the quest. We still couldn't beat this one. The recommended level is still secret. And I'm still scared about this one. And this is even worse. And we have no idea what level this is, but let's try it. Oh. But we have to reload the entire game with just one character, so that's annoying and we save it for later. This is too high level. We might be able to do this one. Either of these should be fine. So let's try the Lost Girl. Hopefully we can finally see a quest that we can finish. So far all of them are too dangerous. Except the first one. Please seek the lady, and seek the king as well. He just assumed that we are going to help. He is so hard to find, the king. We never find him. Big reward, exciting. Let's bathe in the pool of the house. Nice, we can be inside of the fountain. This way, please. Oh, it's the madame with her pointy hat. I like how they hid her behind the handle, the railing. Go search quickly, I can't even eat dinner, bye. Yellow bulb. Lovely lady. Yes, sir. Now we know. Now we know everything. We're looking for a lovely lady with a yellow bulb. That is all. Someone saw her yesterday noon in front of garden. Why is this a dungeon? We get to jump and fight in here. Is this not going? Is there not going to be an enemies? Is this going to be a character quest? Trouble! Please refrain, sir. Trouble! Please refrain, sir. And we go to this side instead then. Please wait. We can't go anywhere. Is the kitchen over here? This is the kitchen. The tiny animations in this game are great. She did a surprise scare jump, yes sir. We won't get out, we have to question everyone. Bring 2 flour bags from kitchen back. Put floor by table. I shall. No, that's wheat. We needed flour, not wheat. We totally messed up. Now get ingredients. Food is caper, chervil, basil. I wonder, maybe we can't progress this quest either until we have those items. Oh. No, the items we had before from the ghost ship items are gone. So the items are just related to the one quest at a time. That's... Stop talking to me. The key items are limited to the quest that you are in. Where do we find some food, if not the kitchen? Where do we go for the food? Is there a garden out here? Yeah, they did mention a garden, so maybe they are growing some things out here. Can we leave the entire mansion? No, we don't want to do that. I'm a bit confused what we are supposed to do. Take a bath in the fountain. No. Seems like we can't enter any garden. We are so limited. We can't really do anything. What do they want me to do? I can't go to any of the rooms to this side. Trouble. I don't care about trouble. I am trouble. And this one won't speak to me again. Ah, that's my own NPC. Trouble. And we are limited to the kitchen, I guess. Ah, there we go. What did he say? I think he wanted rosemary. Chervil. I think this was the last one. Chicory. What? Not what I want. One more time. It was caper. Chervil basil. I wonder if we have to pick them up in the correct order as well. Why you seem busy? Check the wine cellar. Here's the key. I suspect the wine cellar is the one up here. And maybe we will get some enemies. Maybe there are some rats in the wine cellar. We'll see. And the party got stuck. Get over here. Is that a door or nothing? It was a door. And so far no enemies. There has to be a reason why we can go in here. They didn't make this room for fun. Sooner or later there will be something in here. Ooh, treasures. 2 of them. A wizard potion. I guess it just refills some MP. But I didn't see anything else of value down here. Where could they be hiding? Where could they be? No secret over there. There has to be something about this room. Let's check every barrel. secret walls. Oh, there it is. That's the one. Is it dungeon? I think it is dungeon. We ended up in the sewers, of course. It's an RPG. We already had the goat ship, and now we have the sewer. We still have the desert and the prison. What are those blobs? Let's see how dangerous they are. If we can handle this quest. We didn't die, at least. So far easier than the church. Snakes! Snakes and spiders. Yeah, so far this seems easy. So unless it escalates, we should be able to handle this. It's just these slimes that take a while to defeat. I suspect they want you to use magic for slimes. Well, we don't even have to kill them. Rat! I said it would be a rat. Or is it a cat? If there is a cat, there has to be a girl. Maybe the cat ran away and she had to go grab it. They knocked me back to the... They knocked me back into the other room. Yeah, we're not even getting any experience worth mentioning. We can just run past everything. It's not even worth the time to fight. But they could of course drop some cool armor or weapon. Oops, I wanted to check. Cure potion, we can live without that. Yeah, not a single level yet. If there is a boss down here, it will be crushed. Exactly. We also need an airship. That's important. Either an airship or a dragon or some kind of air travel. Dead end. A girl can't cross here. Where did they go? So is there another secret path somewhere that we are missing? Let's just try to... Whee! Dead end. Or maybe it was that. Let's try that candle. No, nothing with the candle. I'm sure there is a secret path somewhere. The question is where. I doubt it's too far back. It should be pretty close to the dead end. can't jump over the railings. But yeah, this was the treasure I wanted to check. A fine staff. But is it for priests? It's for wizards. We keep buying staffs for wizards. I doubt there is anything this far back. Oops, I missed the chest. I will go back to the dead end and see if there is something we're missing. Woohoo! There has to be something somewhere. Otherwise we have to go all the way back to the start. What could the trick be? We can see the barrel over there. Maybe they crossed on the barrel. But we can't do the same from here. I don't have any water walking spells as far as I can tell. This is annoying. I guess we will have to backtrack all the way. And hope that something happens. We got 3 treasure chests with a trap. Silent box. Wonder what that might do. Let's just throw it away. We don't need that. Out of the way, stupid slimes. I have no idea how to progress right now. I couldn't see anything suspicious. Ooh, fine leather. That might be good. Defense 14 compared to 24. Is there anyone else with worse equipment? He has 18. He has 17. No, then it's worse. We don't need it. And this is all the way back to the beginning. All the silent boxes. This is just back to the beginning. Or is it? Have we been to this side? No, it's the mimic! It's the mimic! We found our first mimic. And it just completely destroyed my main character. There it is, the first mimic. Let's try ranged attacks. Mimic confirmed. Ah, we can't damage it. It really is instant kill. As soon as it touches you, you are dead. I wonder what it would drop if we managed to kill it. Probably something good, but I can't do it. It instant kills me. I was at full health and it instant killed. There was only a cat. Let's go and talk to them, people of the house, and see if they have any new leads. And let's also heal up a bit. It's so stupid that your characters can guard against the healing. Nothing new in here. Thanks, you saved me. Yes, tell me about the cat. Seems like we can't do anything more in the kitchen. Can we finally go to another room, maybe? The cat was Michelle all along. That's the plot twist. Dun dun dun. I didn't even think about that. It's just like in Ys, the frog was Elizabeth and the cat was Michelle. And of course we have to go back down into the sewers because we forgot to bring the cat. They forgot to mention that Michelle was a cat. This is how you... The game is not respecting my time. I have to explore the same place 4 times. And back to the sewer. At least we didn't have to walk to the sewers. I don't feel like dealing with any of this. We are getting almost no experience. This time we will just run straight for the end. But it is so tempting to fight enemies. Because they are so easy. Hopefully Red Rum didn't get to the cat first. We can only hope. Plumes. No escape this time. And this time we strategically have some barrels to jump on. It escaped again. Oh no. Let's do some healing just in case. I don't think there will be anything dangerous down here, but you never know before we go there. More jumping. Ah, this is going to get annoying. I'm gonna touch the treasure over and over instead of the barrel. No. Oh, yeah. How strategic that the barrel decided to stop right at that spot. Ooh, some fine ropes. We want those. We will just have to deal with the enemies first. Priest can have it, but it seems to be terrible either way. We don't really need that. Free healing, as if we needed it. Oh no, we have to follow the voice. It's close. It's very close. Even closer. There it is. Kisha! It's not a cat at all, it's a gargoyle. Who would have expected? Greater demon Kisha! Oh, do we have the cat? No. Where is the cat then? Do we still need to find it in the dark? There it is. Was that supposed to be the minigame music, trying to catch the cat? Or just the general mansion music? Oh dear, hard time come, eat with mommy. Understood, yes. Nice, we got a classic fancy lady laughter. Heavy box obtained. Heavy box of what? Ooh, we got a new title, Cat Hunter. So, what's inside? Let's see what it is. Cat clothes. Yeah, it's such a classic one. I think the first one I heard it was in Mario RPG. There is a lady like that there. And hello again, Quarky. I hope things are going good. We just finished the one quest finally. Who needs sleep today? I slept yesterday. I don't have to do it today. No, that's not true. I can't skip the sleep. I need my sleep. But I don't need it just yet. We will play a bit more. I hope that I can finish. I will at least try to finish one more quest. We got some fish. That's all we got. Why dried fish reward? That's my question. Why dried fish reward? Yeah. Until you fall asleep grinding. It's smoked, not dried. Great. We finally finished a quest and all we got was a fish. And I don't even feel like saving it. Takes such a long time to save in this game. I will just do a quick save this time. Yeah, it was some smoked expensive fish, so it has to be good. We just had a quest where we saved a cat, so I guess it was a fitting reward. So, we have beaten the ghost ship, we were not strong enough to do the maze, we were not strong enough to do the altar, we have done the lost girl, and now we can do the old clock. I hope there will be some more enemies in this quest. What does the H stand for in the girl? It's an H girl. But yeah, so far we can say that this is not a great... It is not a great translation. And I suspect the original Japanese version isn't that much better either. This is not a game you play for the story or the dialogues. This is all about the gameplay and getting stronger and stronger. Typical hack and slash action RPG. All about finding the rare loot from the enemies and getting more levels. Exactly, a grinding game. And as I said before, you can also play this in co-op, so this is a fun game to play with a friend or free. If you somehow manage to find 3 different friends that want to play Blaze and Blade Busters with you, then you are a lucky person and you will have quite some fun with this game. Oh, I never even tried to check the map down in the sewers. I forgot that the map is a thing. I forgot that the map is a thing in this game. Looks like we are very limited. This seems like a small area. And once again, it seems like we are over-leveled. We are either over-leveled or under-leveled for every area. We can't find a good spot to be in. These enemies are super easy. They die in one hit. But if we go to that other place, we die in one hit. Deep woods to the north and town to the south. Let's try the town first then. But I do like this music. It's a fun adventure type of music in this area. I see. Those might be some collector items. There have been so many different. Final Fantasy released their own potions, and Final Fantasy did some collaborations with Coca-Cola a long time ago. Ah, I see. You managed to get one of those. Orange Fanta Portal. Yeah, that is a small detail, but fun for you. You can brag for all the players that you have the Fanta color. What do we need lavender for? I don't need any lavender. Oh no, the bridge is under rep. Wait a bit. Bridge washed away. Can't use till fixed. Yeah, looks like we're not going this way. Where will we go then? I guess we're going... I think we started down here, so we're going back up to the north. Please come in. Ah, I need to zoom out a bit. That was the problem. A few years ago I had I did have one of those big giant promotional standees. One of those things they used in stores to display and promote the game, but sadly I gave it away. It took up too much space, and I didn't care about the game enough to have one of those. But I still have some pictures I could show sometime. Well, if we're ever doing a collection stream, I have to show you that one. It was pretty cool. Yeah, I will see if I can. Well, it shouldn't be hard. We can just look at some pictures and some old video clips and see how the some behind the scenes how the collection have exactly some of the things that I don't usually get the time to show up. So someday, maybe soon, maybe far into the future, but someday I will make a stream like that where we just take a look at some old collection pictures. Only the most important games, StarCraft, WoW, and Diablo. Yes, I also have a very tiny PC collection, a very tiny physical PC collection. Yeah, mine are also small boxes, just normal, mostly normal DVD editions. But I still find it nice to have at least a few physical PC games that you can actually play. I got the physical Diablo 2 from my brother, of course. I have To the Moon, I have Braid, I have Super Meat Boy. So I do have a few, just a few tiny, some of those early indie games. I found it interesting. I also have a physical version of Terraria. Of course, that version will be very outdated. They made so many updates since that released. Free physical games, that's all you need. Over 1000 games. Yes. Let's make some tea. But yes, I am. That would be fun to show some older pictures, some really old pictures from the collections, so you can see the evolution of the collection, how it started and how it came to be. I do have some old pictures. Please go ahead. Great camera angle. Look at this camera. This is the camera I have. I needed to turn it all the way to see myself. Perfect camera. Where did she want us to go? I didn't understand where I was supposed to go. I did understand that she would be making tea, but I didn't understand where I should be going. I missed that part. Ah, just talk to the old man. Make yourself at home by hitting your clock with my sword. Is the tea done? Can we have some tea finally? There is one more room to the sides we can investigate. Oh my, what is this room? Is this the tea storage? Is this where they keep all the tea? we can't interact with any of this. It seems so. They dedicated an entire room to just the tea. But I'm not sure what we need to do to trigger the next step. The only thing we can interact with is the clock. Ah, there we go. We just needed to wait long enough. About 20 years ago, I had 2 sons. At 20 years ago, this is how it happened. Be adventurer, find goal, live large. This is the fed up with her work. Not my child. This is the most simple translation I have seen. We understand what is going on, but so could a 3-year-old kid do. Nah, I don't know. I don't, it's too simple. AI wouldn't have translated it this way. But there are some translations coming up that are made by AI. I know there is one game at least that I'm considering whether I should play or not. And there was also one for Super Nintendo that was just machine translated. It was also very simple translation. And I suspect we will get even more of that in the future. Please find Dion. Where could he be? We don't have much space to look at. We are pretty locked in this area. Maybe they fixed the bridge while we were waiting for that tea. Maybe they fixed the bridge. Or maybe we can go back into the village down below. No, I'm not in any... I don't have any Facebook. But I heard that it is a mess that they got so many members that it's out of their control at this point. They suddenly gained a lot of viewers or a lot of members, I heard. Yeah, that is crazy. 50,000. 50,000 members. A lot more than the people who are watching their videos. It has to oops. It has to be a mess with that many members. Oh, west. It is written. It's a waste of time even killing these enemies. They are so easy and they give so little experience. I wonder. Let's do a quick save. What happens if we go to the inn? Ah, I see. Sacred script. And hello again, Goliath. You keep coming and going. We managed to at least beat one of the quests in this game finally. You are alive. And so is Ys 5, I hope. Have you have you gotten any actual playing done, or is it just technical setup today? He fought 100 thugs, called the Death God. Yeah, we shall see. I want to complete at least this quest before I sleep for today. At least this quest I want to finish. And then I will, we'll see. I will probably be back again tomorrow sometime. It might be a bit later again. But sometime tomorrow I will continue this game. And we got a new lead. Yeah, you said as much. No sleep for you. We'll see how that goes. We'll see how that project goes. But it is your birthday after all. You don't need your memory. You don't need your memory for that. Ooh, it looks like the enemies got upgraded. Nice. Now we maybe have a reason to actually fight the enemies if they got upgraded. This game that I'm playing or the game that you are playing? Or both? Yeah, that's true. No, it would be pretty tricky to play this online. Both, indeed. But I do know that with the old Super Nintendo emulator, there actually is a way to play online with the Super Nintendo emulator. One of my favorite action RPGs that not many people talk about is Shining Force Neo for PlayStation 2. You should take a look at that one as well. That's a game where you can grind for a very long time. Yes, I still have a few Xbox RPGs to play. Exactly. There was also an action RPG. It might be the same. I think it's the same game. Fallout Brotherhood. That one was released on PlayStation 2 as well. And actually that is the only Fallout game I have played. The Brotherhood action RPG. The Fallout fans would be sad if I said that. Yeah, it's Shining Force. But most people don't like Shining Force Neo because it's not at all like the other Shining Force. Yes, that's also true. Sadly I don't have that in the collection. I wanted to get that for the collection, but I got a good price on the English version, so I just went with the English version. But if I ever see the Swedish version for a good price, I might switch it. I might replace the English version with the Swedish, or keep both of them. It's a fun thing to have in the collection. I pretty recently got the Japanese version as well. It's actually a bit rare. Not super rare, but a bit rare. Yeah, it's great. Some especially the most classic one is the one with the Göteborgska. Exactly. You never know what you find on Retromania. Suddenly the Swedish Diablo might be right before your eyes. Yeah, it was the blacksmith. Exactly. That's the most classic one. What happens at that date? That sounds like the release date for... No, I think it's sooner. Ah, Retromania, of course. I had to think for a while. I was thinking of something else that happens in September as well. Of course. Yeah, I still haven't bought the tickets, but I should pre-order them pretty soon. I will be there at least, that's for sure. If I don't get sick or anything like that, I will be there 100%. Yeah, I can understand not wanting to go to. There is a lot of people. That is the funny thing with the events. You never know what to find. Sometimes you find the least expected thing. There could be some old PC games there for sure. Sometimes that's also the best thing, that there is both private sellers and stores, so you can find some completely brand new games from the stores, or you can find some completely random private seller that's selling anything. He could be selling some of the most rare items ever, or just some completely common things. Yeah, I know some more people that can't handle the crowds, and it was pretty difficult for me too. My first time going to the events, I had a pretty hard time dealing with all the people, and it's so cramped, especially if you come early to the... If you want to go there for your first time, maybe you should go there a bit late in the day, because there is always less people late in the day. And even going there maybe the final hour or something, then most people will be gone. Of course, the best deals will also be gone, but it's still nice. Ah, I see. Then it's pretty bad if you can't even go to the store. I also have a friend. I even have two friends actually, on the other side of the country, that wants to visit me, but they just can't handle the long trip and dealing with the crowds on buses or trains or things like that. It's a pretty common problem. Yeah, it has never been that bad for me, at least. It's just when it's super crowded. And when you have to climb over each other to reach some games. Ah, that was a good thing to force you to go out, the dog. Exactly, you can focus on the dog then. El Gusto. Yeah, that sounds great. El Gusto. Ah, Gösta. The bridge is still under repair, we can't go there. It is written. Of course, one of the names is the cooler name. I see. Then you are each other's heroes, I guess. No, we're back to the beginning. We went in a circle. Let's try... Where can we go? Couldn't we go this way? Was that completely blocked? Yeah, that is a bit strange, having the same name. That is a bit strange. With all the names you can come up with, you still choose your own name when there are so many great dog names. Yes. Let's try going this way again. I think it was blocked off. Yeah, this way is... We can't go this way. So I guess we have to go south again then. I'm just gonna take a quick look in the house again. And heal up inside of... No, we don't need to heal. We got free healing from the level up. And I also need to find a way to get up here. There's a treasure chest. Yes. All you need is a computer and some searching around. Ooh, yeah, Secret of Mana, of course. It's one of my favorites. That's another one that is much more fun when you play it in co-op, but it's also fun by yourself. And the crazy part is that Secret of Mana is the only co-op game where you can play 3 players, the only action RPG. On the entire SNES library, that is the only one that supports 3 players. I have heard a lot of people say the same thing, that they want to own the game before emulating. It can be it can be very expensive indeed. But the compromise is to buy a cheap used copy, of the Japanese version. Then you can buy the cassette for 100 or maybe 200 kronor. So that's one way to do it. Or in the case of Secret of Mana, there is also you could play the remake or the remaster, whatever you call it. There is a Steam version. I prefer the Super Nintendo version, but you could also get it on Steam. Ah, the normal Famicom. The Japanese NES. That was the Japanese NES that had super short cords, and you couldn't remove the controllers from the console. Exactly, the Famicom. Yeah, I do have one of those. I don't have many games for it, but I do have one of those at least. And they also had a built-in microphone that was very ahead of the time. That's something you see in the controllers today. But even back on the NES, they had a microphone inside of the controller. Yeah, there is a few different versions of the SP, but there is one version that is more. Yeah, there is one better version. You have to check the serial number to know which one it is. Exactly. That was the one of the few times you could use the microphone. Scream at the enemy and the enemy dies. That's such a strange ability or mechanic. Oh no, Dion died. Yes, that's also true. They did re-release a lot of Nintendo games on the SP or the Game Boy Advance in general. I think I have two of them. I think I have Ice Climber and I think I have the first Mario. Yeah, those also released on the Game Boy Advance. You are correct. I think there was about 30 different games. It's the Metroid. Yeah, Metroid is the name of the game. Samus is the character. Yeah, it's just called Metroid. There is no subtitle, there is no number, it's just Metroid. The very first Metroid. We'll see how the brain feels without sleep in a few hours. We'll see how that goes. No worries. It is late, it's your birthday, you have been drinking, you have a lot of things to blame, and just the memory in general. Grandpa's letter. Dad told me about it. I dreamed of adventure. Dad opposed. I left and lived by sword. That sword. Shring. I like that they added that shring effect. Shring. The classic sound of a sword. Everyone knows that swords make that sound. Clong. What a great letter. How are you, Dion? I'm old, time is short, bedridden for a while. Yes, that is one rare last name. Maybe his first name is Gösta Aragon. Oh, it was a her. I didn't see that part. Then the first name is not Gösta. Oh, we found a longevity recipe. That's a perfect gift. Perfect gift for a dying grandpa. Yeah, and that's also true. She could be called Gösta Aragon. Oh no, we need to find a ice gem. I'm counting on you. Indeed. Ooh, such a floppy bed. This is one giant bed. Look at this. We could fit 20 people into this bed. Such a massive one. But where do we get the ice gem? That is one good bet. Do we have to? I guess we just keep exploring to the south. We keep exploring to the south. And fight some giant mushrooms. Level up! No, I jumped too far. I jumped too short. Precision platforming. Why is it so hard? There we go. Into the cave. These enemies were a bit more dangerous. But nothing we can't handle. We have one exit over there, we have a treasure chest above, we can't get to it. Ah, so you played Mario RPG at least? Yes. Mario RPG was the first time I ever heard about RPGs. I had never heard what RPGs was before that. And the Mario RPG was also the first time I ever beat a turn-based. Before Mario RPG I had only played action RPGs. But Mario RPG finally teach me how to do turn-based combat. And we all know how that turned out. Yeah, that is also correct, that they had a timing. If you timed it was turn-based combat, but if you timed it just right, then you took less damage when you guarded and you did more damage when you attacked. Exactly. And that timing mechanic is pretty popular among indie RPGs as well. There is a lot of indie RPGs that reuse that mechanic. Ah, I see, you never completed it. Yeah, it was such a unique game. It was so special when Square and Nintendo finally teamed up to make a game like that. And good night, DJ Davis. Thanks for sticking around so long. And as I said, once we beat this quest, I will also go to sleep. And we shall see you again tomorrow. Yes. Oh no, we won't be seeing some Ys tomorrow, sadly. That's true. But we will see my stream at least. I will continue to play, so at least we have that to look forward to. I see. But yeah, I think I know the song you are talking about as well. It goes like this. The song goes Super Mario RPG. That is the only one just for me. When I play the game, I got lost in a phase. Then I found out I'm stuck in Hino's maze. That's the song. I suspected that was the song. I still know the lyrics. It was such a fun little song. It's someone put lyrics to one of the songs in the game. Yeah, it is a great song. There are a few different versions. Some people made covers of the covers, but I do remember the original version. And it also had some fun little animations. There was some, I guess it was Flash movie back then, some Flash animations. Ah, I see. I don't remember the Final Fantasy one, I only remember the Mario RPG one. Oh, we got to the snowfield. I didn't expect to find a snowfield. I know that we are looking for an ice orb, but I still didn't expect snowfields. Let's do a quick save, it has been a long time. We have to fight some bears. But they are also super easy. It feels like we are very over-leveled for this area. But that's how it goes when you can do them in any order. Blow juice. Hello? It's not my favorite games, but I do like some Kingdom Hearts, that's true. That's also action RPG. The Kingdom Hearts games can get pretty crazy if you're playing on harder difficulties. I always play them on normal or easy. I never try the harder difficulties. But yeah, that combat can be very complex if you're playing on hard difficulty. We have to throw some items away. The entire menu is full. We can throw this away. We won't throw that away. I guess we can throw this away. We don't really need it. Oh, that's nice. A user's max MP increases. Let's use that right away. Sadly, we can't use it from this menu. Yes, that's the... As you might have noticed already, I like to play all kinds of games, old, new, RPGs. Indeed, that's what just what I was about to say. I like to mix it up. Sometimes I play the latest, sometimes I pre-order the latest and coolest games, and sometimes I play games like this, 30-year-old games that no one has heard about. So yeah, I do like the mix. Let's try this. I think we raised our max MP. Yeah, looks like I used the correct potion. Nothing inside. Who picked up the shoes? Floating shoes. The priest can have it. Yeah, the priest is the only one who can have it, so let's switch it to her. This goes to the priest. And then we see float shoes. Oh, why can't we equip it? Do we have to... Yeah, we have to choose between this and the shoes. If that's the case, we're going to stick with... I just want to try them out and see what this means. Haha! Maybe not. It says that she can levitate, but I'm not sure what it actually does. Ah, perfect timing. Legendary shoe! My shoe wasn't legendary, sadly. My shoe was only a floating shoe. Float shoe. I'm not sure. Have I played Holy Diver? I have to double check. Let me take a look. Ah, it seems like we lost the picture. Oh no! Legendary... legendary... what shall we call them? No, I can't find any good names. Indeed, I do have it on my hemsida. Most of the games are there, and I couldn't find Holy Diver, so I guess I didn't play it. Or if I played it, I never finished it at least. I only list the ones that I beat. I don't list the ones that I just tried for a few minutes or something like that. Yeah, I also heard. I have heard about it, of course. I guess I will have to give it a try sometime and see how hard it actually is. Sometimes people are exaggerating. Or sometimes they just have their childhood memories. They thought it was hard because they were 5 years old. That's why it was hard. That's also the case sometimes. Some people even consider Mario 1 a hard game. To me it's super easy. I'm not surprised. That game is on so many consoles. You can play it on NES, you can play it on Super Nintendo, you can play it on Mega Drive, you can play it on Game Boy Advance. There are so many ways to play Ghost and Goblins or Ghost and Ghosts or one of those games. There are so many different versions of the game. And I think the only version I play, I think it was the NES version, I think that is the only one that I beat. That should be on the list somewhere. We should be getting close. Son of a truck! Yeah, I grew up playing the original Mega Man 1. That's another one. A lot of people consider Mega Man 1 a very difficult game. But to me it's super easy. The very first Mega Man. Long before the X game. Unknown flower in snow. We found it, it's the ice gem. Crazy bosses. Yeah, I'm going to play the first Mega Man on stream someday. Then I can show how it's done. And then they made Mega Man 2, which is the easiest one. I think most people consider Mega Man 2 the easiest one. It even has an easy mode. Yeah, that's always the worst one. It's called the yellow devil, the one that teleports back and forth, and you have to dodge the blocks. That one is always the nightmare. Not even with the power of the save states. Yeah. But if you play it on the original NES, then you can use the pause cheating. I will stream it and show it sometime. The original is easier than the emulated version, because the original you can use some pause strategy. You constantly pause the game, and that way you can deal double damage or triple damage. That is why the original is the easiest version. It's a behemoth! And it's going to be super easy. It is doing almost no damage. It is doing 5 damage to me. Yeah, look at that. It's only doing 5 damage. It's nothing. We could survive this forever. And we win. This boss was a lot easier than the Yellow Devil from Mega Man. Ta-da! Did we get the flower? I guess we got the flower. We can look in the... Oops, in the event. There it is, the ice gem. Whoa. So bright, I can't see anything. I got snow blinded by the snow. That's nice that you had some access to the American games. It was the same for me. I was also lucky enough, thanks to a relative. I was lucky enough to have access to the US games with one of those adapters. But sadly I can't tell you which game it is. There are too many robot fighting games on Super Nintendo. That description could fit too many games. I can't figure it out. We would have to go through all of the games and see which ones released in the US. That narrows it down a bit at least. I think there was about 700 games in the US, something like that, on the Super Nintendo. And maybe 20 or 30 of them had giant robots. Yeah, there is at least a game called Metal Warriors, so not impossible. Not impossible. Nothing inside, because I already grabbed it. Let's go back and deliver the flower, and hopefully this quest will soon be over. Haha, nice. Then we already got the answer. Metal Warriors confirmed. And this is not the correct way we are going. But we do get some treasures. Give me something good. Ooh, a Viking axe. Let's see if the dwarf can use that. Why is the inventory always full in this game? We have such limited space. Is there anything else we can throw away? Let's see. The Viking axe has... No, sadly. The Viking axe is weaker than the great Shamshir. I wonder what's the difference if we look at the Shamshir only gives us attack power, but if we equip the Viking axe we are getting strength and attack power. Yeah, that's always a bit annoying with playing older games. It's pretty common in older games to have very limited inventories. I can't tell. I'm not sure whether the axe or the Shamshir is the better one. Since this one is giving strength and attack, this is only giving attack. Let's try the axe for now. Ooh, and a healing road. She can equip, or at least grab it. No, it's only for fairies, of course. So annoying. You need to be a fairy to use it, and we don't have any fairies. Then let's try to find our way back out of this cave. It shouldn't be too hard. Yeah, this is the way we have to do this again. The platforming. Ah, it went a bit better this time. Oh no, one of my characters turned to stone. We'll see if it seems like it might be healed over time. Yes, it heals over time. That's good to know. Level up. Yeah, there is so many sports games on Super Nintendo. We mostly got the football and the hockey ones. And maybe some of the golf ones as well. But there are so many baseball games in Japan especially. They have infinite number of baseball games in Japan. Infinite numbers. A few hours later. Yeah, it's super big. I think it's still big, but especially back in the 90s it seemed to be super big. PlayStation 1 also have a lot of baseball games, and Nintendo 64 also have a lot of baseball games in Japan. There is just no end to them. Ah, is he going to accompany us to the granddad? I think all we have to do now is go back to the first house that we visited, the tea house. It sure seems that way. One pretty different. And it's so... Most of all, I'm just jealous that they still today have hundreds and hundreds of game stores, physical game stores where you can buy games today. Hundreds and hundreds of stores, maybe thousands. I have a friend who visited 400 different game stores, so I know there is at least that many. He kept track of them all. Exactly. And it's true for all their things. It's not just the games, it's true for everything. They take care of all their belongings. I guess we're going northwest. No, this is just the bridge. I'm a bit confused right now. Let's see if the bridge has opened. you you just realized. Too old to stay up all night. Yep, I believe you. I believe you. I know the feeling. The bridge is finally fixed. And I think that, yes, nice, we got a shortcut. Good level design. Yeah, thanks yourself, it was fun. And as I said, I will just complete this quest. We are very close to completing the quest, so I will sleep very soon as well. And be back sometime tomorrow. Probably a bit late, sometime after dinner. I'm doing my best. I'm just here to play some random RPGs. That's my only goal. And the same to you. It's a good sleep for everyone. Uh-oh, did we not make it in time? Did the old man die already? Oh no, just now, Grandpa. Sudden cough and just like... And did we spend all that time making the medicine in vain? And I still have no idea what the H is supposed to stand for in the girl name. No way! Or pride, for what? What for? What for? Such a tragic and silly scene at the same time. We get the title of messenger. I wonder if we have to get all the titles to beat the game. No, I don't think so. Maybe, we'll see. Hopefully it will be enough just to beat all the quests. But that is the end of that quest. We beat the quest, so I'm just going to save and then we quit the stream for tonight. It's just a shame it takes so long to save in this game. data save. We have to save each of the characters separately because of this odd game system. Pick a character. Brutta. And saving. Smurto. And saving. Yeah, this might be the limited inventory, and this save system might be some of the worst parts of the game. But there we go. Everything is saved and we can continue this sometime tomorrow. Once again, I thank you for watching, and thank you for watching on YouTube in the future. I'm not sure, there might or might not be a complete playthrough of this in English on YouTube. I didn't check too much, but I don't think I saw any. I did take a quick look, but these are the titles we have: Expert, Requiem, Messenger, Cat Hunter, and Reckless. And we have defeated 650 enemies with the main character, and these two have gotten quite some kills as well. We have fought over 1,000 enemies in the game. Oh well, that is that.